Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Monday. We got 10 matchups on this MLB slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells, and yeah, we'll hop in it. A lighter slate today as we open up the week, starting with the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Baltimore Orioles. Both teams in a pick 'em scenario at -110. With the over-under at 9.5. Dodgers coming into this matchup 53-39. Baltimore 57-35. Pitching for the Dodgers is Emmett Shaheen with an ERA of 4.35. Pitching for Baltimore is Grayson Rodriguez with an ERA of 7.35. Shaheen, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Rodriguez, his last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 6 runs. He pitched 3 innings, gave up 8 runs, had 6 strikeouts. He's given up 18 runs in his last 3 starts here. The Dodgers, coming off a Mets loss. Baltimore, I mean, they're hot right now. They're 8-2 in their last 10. They're playing very well here. Yeah, I'm just not in love with Rodriguez. He's had some very brutal starts on the mound. Shaheen, he's been okay. But, yeah. I like the Dodgers on the road here. I know Orioles have been hot. I don't know. Just not in love with Rodriguez here. I feel like he could definitely still give up a lot of runs. And I think I'm going to take the Dodgers on the road in this one. Next matchup, we got the San Francisco Giants versus Cincinnati Reds. Giants opening up as road favorites at -150. The Reds +135 with the over-under at 10. Giants coming into this matchup 52-41. The Reds 50-44. Pitching for the Giants is Logan Webb with an ERA of 3.36. Pitching for the Reds is Brandon Williamson with an ERA of 5.21. Webb, his last start, he pitched 9 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 10 strikeouts. Williamson, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. The Giants, on a 5-game winning streak, they're playing well right now. Reds on a 4-game losing streak, kind of struggling a bit here. Giants are 5-2 on the road against Cincinnati, 8-4 against the Reds here. Williamson, been pretty decent on the mound for the Reds. Webb coming off 2 very good starts on the mound here. And I like the Giants on the road. Reds have they looked very bad in that Brewers series. Couldn't really get anything going. And the Giants, they're hot coming off a pit sweep. Yeah, I think I'm going to lean with the Giants on the road. Next matchup, we got the Miami Marlins versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at -115. Miami -105 with the over-under at 8.5. Miami coming into this matchup 53-42. The Cardinals 40-53. Pitching for the Marlins is Jesus Luzardo with an ERA of 3.29. Pitching for the Cardinals is Miles Mikolas with an ERA of 4.12. Luzardo, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Mikolas, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 2 strikeouts. We've got Miami on a 3-game losing streak coming off a tough Baltimore series. St. Louis coming off back-to-back Washington wins. Miami is 4-1 straight up against St. Louis here. Mikolas coming off 2 good starts. Both pitchers pitching very well here. And I think Marlins are a good underdog today. And I'll take the Marlins +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Texas Rangers. Rays opening up as road favorites at -115. The Rangers +105 with the over-under at 9. Rays coming into this matchup 60-36. The Rangers 55-39. Pitching for the Rays is Shane McClanahan with an ERA of 2.53. Pitching for the Rangers is Dane Dunning with an ERA of 2.84. McClanahan, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 1 strikeout. Dunning, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Tampa Bay, coming off a Royals loss. Rangers on a 3-game winning streak, coming off a Cleveland sweep. Tampa Bay 12-6 on the road against the Rangers, 4-1 straight up against the Rangers here. McClanahan, been great all season for the Rays. Dunning's been very good as well on the mound too. A very good pitching matchup. Tough one. I could really see this one going either way here. I really like Shane McClanahan on the mound. Love when he's on the mound for the Rays. They've been very solid when he's on the mound, and they've been very good on the road against the Rangers here. And I think I'm going to lean with Tampa Bay on the road in this one. Next matchup, we've got the Washington Nationals versus the Chicago Cubs. Cubs opening up as home favorites at -140. Washington +120 with the over-under at 8.5. Washington coming into this matchup 37-56. The Cubs 43-49. Nationals coming into this matchup. Pitching for the Nationals is Mackenzie Gore with an ERA of 4.42. Pitching for the Cubs is Drew Smyly with an ERA of 4.50. Gore, his last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 0 runs, had 1 strikeout. Smyly, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Washington coming off back-to-back St. Louis losses. Cubs coming off a Boston loss. Washington 2-5 on the road against the Cubs. Haven't played the best against the Cubs here. Smyly hasn't been that great on the mound. He's given up a lot of runs, 14 runs in his last 3 starts here. I think Nationals are a decent underdog today, and I'll take Washington +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Tigers versus the Kansas City Royals. Detroit opening up as road favorites at -130. The Royals +110 with the over-under at 9.5. Detroit coming into this matchup 41-51. The Royals 27-67. Pitching for the Tigers is Matt Manning with an ERA of 3.72. Pitching for the Royals is Jordan Lyles with an ERA of 6.24. Manning, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Lyles, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts. Detroit coming off a Seattle loss. Royals coming off a Tampa Bay win. Detroit 7-2 against Kansas City here, where they've been very good head-to-head. Manning's been pretty good, but Lyles been pretty bad all season. With that 1-11 record. And yeah, I think I'm going to lean with Detroit on the road. Next matchup, we got the New York Yankees versus the Los Angeles Angels. Angels opening up as home favorites at -120. The Yankees +110 with the over-under at 9. Yankees coming into this matchup 50-44. The Angels 46-48. Pitching for the Yankees is Luis Severino with an ERA of 7.38. Pitching for the Angels is Griffin Canning with an ERA of 4.62. Severino, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Canning, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 0 strikeouts. The Yankees, coming off a Colorado loss. Angels 2-8 in their last 10. They are really just playing horrible right now. Yankees are 7-3 against the Angels, so been good head-to-head. Severino coming off back-to-back 7-run games, which is not good, but Canning coming off a 4- and 5-run game. I think the over is probably a good play. Both pitchers giving up a lot of runs here, but I just don't trust the Angels the way they are performing right now, and I'll take the Yankees +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Twins versus the Seattle Mariners. Seattle opening up as home favorites at -130. Minnesota +110 with the over-under at 7. Twins coming into this matchup 48-46. Seattle 46-46. Pitching for the Twins is Sonny Gray with an ERA of 2.80. Pitching for the Mariners is Logan Gilbert with an ERA of 3.66. Gray, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Gilbert, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Minnesota coming off a Oakland 3-game sweep. Seattle coming off a Detroit win. Minnesota 4-1 against Seattle, 5-1 on the road. They're playing well. Good road team. I do like Gray on the mound. And I think Minnesota is a very good underdog today. And I'll take Twins plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Guardians versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Cleveland opening up as road favorites at -120. The Pirates plus 110 with the over-under at 9.5. Cleveland coming into this matchup 45-48. The Pirates 41-52. Pitching for the Guardians is Xavier Curry with an ERA of 3.04. And there's no pitcher listed for the Pirates as of right now, so be sure to check that when that info does get released. Curry, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 0 strikeouts. I am kind of seeing, it looks like they could have pitching for the Pirates as Quinn Priester could be getting his first start. So I don't see any stats for him, but we'll see if that ends up happening. Cleveland on a 4-game losing streak, coming off a rough Rangers series. The Pirates coming off a 3-game Giants losing streak. Cleveland is 4-2 on the road against Pittsburgh, 7-3 straight up against Pittsburgh. Curry, been all right, nothing crazy, but I still like the Guardians, and I'll take Cleveland on the road. Then the last matchup, we got the Boston Red Sox versus the Oakland Athletics. This is the only game there's no line for. A lot of missing stuff for this game. The only info I have is that pitching for Oakland is Paul Blackburn with an ERA of 4.86. Red Sox coming into this 50-44. Oakland 25-70. We'll see what happens when the line comes out. Boston 8-2 in their last 10. They're playing very good baseball right now. Oakland on a 7-game losing streak right now. Boston 9-1 against Oakland. 5-1 on the road against Oakland here. We'll see who pitches for Red Sox, but I'm pretty sure Red Sox are going to be favored on the road, and I'm going to roll with Boston on the road in this one. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Monday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Tuesday. Have a good one.